going on, guys? It's Nick. I'm attempting to make this video for the third time. I don't know why I'm having issues. It's saying I have storage issues, but I only have half of my gigs are used up. So I mean, it's just I don't know what's going on. I've recorded this. One of them was like 10 minutes long, and then just to lose it. But once again, I'm showing the same thing. The Jesuit numbers, the gematria, and the significance, clear as day. You can see the encoding right in front of your eyes. And you can prove time and time again, it's the Jesuits, it's their numbers, it's their symbology, it's all biblical, okay? SpiderMan, the initial one, comes out right after 9/11, and it's clear as day that it's making a mockery of this nation. It's not an accident SpiderMan wears the blue and the red, just like, the American flag. It's not an accident that the first film, it ends with him holding on to an American flag. It's also not an accident that a teaser trailer comes out 3 months before 9/11, in the summer of 2001. It's not an accident that it opens up, it's a helicopter, and Spider-Man ends up shooting a web and getting the helicopter stuck in the web, but the web is being held up in between the Twin Towers. So these things are not accident, it's script, it's ritual being carried out, and it's the Jesuits, no doubt, doing this. And when you look at history, you see the Jesuits are known to be deceivers, frauds, liars, devious and malicious people, because they are a military order created 500 years ago. So the fact that they're still around, it's not hard to see how they've come to control what they do. Because when you look at the Catholic Church during stuff like the Reformation or the Inquisitions, they're always carrying out their word, or at least they were, through violence, through militia. But now, it's under the cover of darkness, and it's the Jesuits working in the shadows. But not to get off on a tangent, but I mean, you should watch this video. It's just mockery. That's all it is. But in terms of the numbers, right here under reverse simple English, notice Spider-Man 144, Harry Osborn 144, Otto Octavius 144. Also, right, Harry Osborn 153, and when you write out Jesuit order, it is 144, 153. Also notice the 54, just like Spider-Man. And the third and final installment of this series came out on 5/4, just like Jesuit order, Spider-Man. So there can be no mistake. And if you think all those 144s are a coincidence, and that Otto Octavius equals 144, if you think that's just an accident, Alfred Molina, the guy who plays Otto Octavius, where Otto means 8. Also notice it happens to mention his award for Oklahoma in 1980, but he's born May 24th, and that's the 144th day of the year. So it's, not an accident. It's the Jesuits, the creators of the language, of the calendar. That's the only way this stuff can sync up. If the calendar, the language, if they were all encoded. And who's credited with that? The church. So there's nobody else it can be. It's not a coincidence. And when we look at Tobey Maguire, we can see he indeed as well has the Jesuit Connections. He's born June 20, June 27th. And June 27th is the day leaving 187 days. Whoops. And let's get rid of that. Man, if I lose storage again, it's just... But 187. Society of Jesus, 187. Also, notice the 56. The guy Alfred Molina, 56. But Columbia Pictures, who made the movie, Columbia Pictures, 187. So, not an accident. Man, so is this just... They did it again. Alright, well, it's still going. So maybe we're alright. But yeah, just the 144s. I mean, Tobey Maguire having the clear Jesuit numbers. So I've seen 66 a lot. Just definitely a number. And like when you watch these movies, I mean, the first Spider-Man, it opens up with, they say the number 42, 21. And I mean, those are just two numbers connected to the Jesuit, 42, 21. It's not an accident. Also in the third one, it's like the final fight scene or whatever. They start off on the 80th floor of a building, and they have Channel 8 broadcasting, but then they fall down a bunch of stories, and they fall to the 72nd floor. And Jesuit order equals 72, 144. I'm pretty sure I was showing 72 on something else. But just not an accident. It's interesting. In the second one, there's a scene where they flash like a big 3, potentially in light of the third film that eventually came out. But it was a scene that the third film opens up with. It's like they're sitting in a web or whatever, Spider-Man and Mary Jane. So that's interesting. But, I mean, keep in mind, these are all characters created, decades before. So just the same tropes just being carried out. Mary Jane Watson. It's interesting. Yeah. Like, when was... Yeah, see? 1962. Wow. I think it's creepy in terms of all this stuff being planned years in advance. These, just all these things, the movies, the events, all that stuff. In the comics, see, his birthday is May 25th, 2001. So how strange, The comics that are written in the 60s, they say his birthday is in 2001, around when the film came out, around 9/11. So, definitely interesting. And, I mean, come on, like, obviously, Spider-Man's set in New York. There's a song, Black Hole Sun, by Soundgarden. And honestly, it reminds you of Spider-Man, just the way that it's shot. It could be, but look, Black Hole Sun equals 201, 42, just big Jesuit numbers. But that 123 reminds me of something. If you watch this music video, it's just creepy. It's Symbolism. Okay, so that came out in 94. But yeah, it just reminds me of... I can't explain why, it's just... But look, notice this. Okay, Sam Raimi, right? Born 10/23, 123. And the first Spider-Man came out May 3rd. And May 3rd is the 123rd day of the year. So, definitely interesting. So yeah, definitely interesting. And then in the third Spider-Man, there's Venom. He ends up getting his powers like in a church. And that's what we're saying. Notice the budget with Spider-Man. They say it was 139 million, but just America 139. Also notice the 49, and green equals 49. Green Goblin. That's interesting. And Green Goblin is the one who thwarts the parade. It's like a big independence parade or something like that. But yeah, it's Green Goblin who ends up thwarting that. So, I gotta watch the first one again. Damn. I forgot what I was gonna look up. But yeah, just... Oh, right, Norman Osborn. Okay. Norman Osborn, 158, that's the Jesuit birthday. Osborn, 83, murder, death. I think it's Oscorp. Yeah. No. You could say it's silly just to, like, look at this stuff, but, I mean, look at that, like, Oscorp 31. Green Goblin. Or Goblin 31. Green 31. Interesting. Oscorp 31. 3.1 billion. Wow. Number 23. Really? Osborn 83, the 23rd prime. Interesting. But yeah, that's like the comics, it's the same stuff, all by the numbers. That just proves it right there. So yeah, I mean, I could go on, but I think I made the point. The 144s, Spider-Man 140, just everything. But I guess I'll leave that there. If I make a follow-up, or I'll just get onto a new topic. So leave it there. If you could like, subscribe, I'd very much appreciate it. Also join my Discord. I believe it's linked on my YouTube, but I can link it in the description. So all right, thanks for watching. Peace.